Hello and welcome to Marketing for Consultants. This is the final episode of the Marketing for Consultants podcast. And if you got my email during the week, you will know that's because we are rebranding. So apologies for the clickbait. If the clickbait got you, it's not going to finish up. It's just going to rebrand. So the new name for the show is going to be The Recognized Authority. So the reason why we are rebranding, and I'll go into it a little bit, the reason behind this is because this is just a little bit of course correction maybe, or maybe just kind of niching down a little bit more. So the way I see the world of marketing for consultants, I see these three major buckets. We have the referrals and networking bucket, which is where most business gets passed. And that's about 95% of business in the world of consulting comes through referrals and networking. Then we have outbound, which is cold calls, cold emails, LinkedIn messages, all that kind of stuff. And then we have the last one, which is inbound. And that's the one I'm most interested in. And so that's what I've been working in for a long time, from search engine optimization to content marketing. And it's just the piece of the whole puzzle that interests me the most. And so we're going to be focusing down a little bit more with this. And it doesn't change the messaging. It doesn't change. The core messaging is still the same. But we're going to have some new branding, and we're just going to have a kind of a more tightly positioned focus on authority and authority building. So the reason behind this is, so I think you need to course correct when you're doing things. And for me, marketing for consultants was always like a stepping stone along the way. I knew that when I started that brand, I knew it wasn't the final destination in the journey, and maybe recognized authority will not be the final destination either. But it's going to be my home online for the next while. Philip Morgan talks in his book, The Positioning Manual for Indie Consultants. He talks about beachheads, and marketing for consultants was definitely a beachhead for me. It was getting a toehold in this space, and somewhere where I could start to figure things out. And where I'm going next is basically just picking the field, or picking the hill you want to plant your flag in, as Jonathan Stark or Rochelle Moulton might say. And so the field or the hill that I'm taking, I'm putting my flag in, is in authority, and is in helping people, specifically consultants and experts, to become known as the recognized authority in their field. So there's a little bit meta there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've got some absolutely amazing branding and some visual design to go along with it. I'm really happy with how that's going. And so today is Friday. We're going to launch on Monday with the new branding. So really looking forward to showing that to you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being on the journey with me. We're not going to change the podcast a whole lot. I'm going to still try and focus on keeping it really actionable and giving you tips that will help you to move forward on your journey towards authority and towards inbound marketing. So thanks for listening, and catch you on the other side.